Hey, what's going on guys, Findominator here, and today we are doing a brand new Dragon Ball Fighterz video. Today we are doing my top 5 characters to play with. So, before you all start whining in comments saying, oh this character's better, I want you to play this character, these are all my opinion and who I enjoy playing most with. I've had a rummage around with every single character in the game and I've definitely chosen 5 favourites. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So, number 5, we have Gogeta, the fusion, which of course is made with the fusion dance, and we have only seen him twice, more if you count the games, but going off the show, we've only seen it twice. And he is an amazing fighter. He's got plenty of tricks up his sleeve. He's got a level 3 which you can extend into a level 5. He's got about 3 different level 1s. And he's got plenty of special moves. His combos can be immense if you know how to use them. I mean, anyone's can. But Gogeta's can really bring it sometimes. Like, the first touch of death I ever saw was from Gogeta, and it was amazing. So yeah, that's kind of my take on Gogeta. He's really solid, and he's also really tough to play against, which is something I've found quite a lot when fighting against players who use Gogeta. Personally, I don't use him in a main team if I'm going ranked matches, or like if I'm feeling like I really want to get better, I won't use him, because that's where I save my top 3 characters for. Number 4, we have Super Saiyan Vegeta. Super Saiyan Vegeta has been one of the first characters I ever played. He was in my first ever team, which was, a matter of fact, Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan Vegeta, and Goku Black. Those were the first 3 characters I ever played. Vegeta was one of them. I enjoy him a lot. He is a very, very good character. His heavy attacks are ridiculously fast, which is probably one of his greatest things about him, and he's also got a ridiculous assist, which can prove very, very helpful in extending combos, keeping pressure on the opponent, all of that good stuff. He's just a really, really well-rounded character. Just some of his attacks can be a little short sometimes, like him. But that's about the only criticism I have for him. So yeah, with that finishing, let's move on to number 3. Okay, number 3. This was tough to decide, but I think it's going to have to go to Goku Super Saiyan. And even though he was the first character I played with, and I really, really enjoy his moveset, these 2 characters ahead of him just cut the mustard that little bit more for me, and I just enjoy him that little bit more of a Goku. Don't get me wrong, Goku is always in my main team, and until recently so is Vegeta, but he just doesn't cut it, which is why he's my point, and not maybe my anchor, who I would save, the person I'd save for last. He's usually up first because he's my reliable opener. But the other 2 characters are my reliable second and third choice, mainly because I can feel more comfortable playing them. Number 2, we have Android 17. This one very recently topped the chart of best characters for me, because like I said, I played around, and something about Android 17 had stuck with me that didn't happen with many of the other characters. I mean, the closest one that got rising to popularity with me that quickly was probably Gogeta, and even then he only got 5th. Android 17 has stuck to me like glue for some reason. I just find him really, really fitting for what I want to do. Like, when I started playing him, it was almost like me and him had matched immediately. Like, when you're trying to find a character or like a weapon in a game that suits you really well, you find it and you're just really, really good with it. It's almost like that, but not completely, because I still had to do some stuff to figure him out properly. But yeah, that's kind of why Android 17 is one of my top 3 favorite characters, because I just found him really easy to pick up, much easier than any other character. And finally, number 1, we have Frieza. Yep, that's right, Space Dictator himself. We have Frieza in number 1. It's pretty much the same story as Android 17, except it's been like that even when I first played the games. Frieza kind of just said hi. I kind of just chose him, and I was just an absolute amazing player with him. I never feel more ease on the game than when I'm playing Frieza, because I know I can put my best work into him, because the moment I bring out Frieza, I could be 3 characters characters down, and have nothing but Frieza left, I could come in with Frieza and win the match. He's like a lifeline, really. And that's why whenever I've got him in my team, I always place him as my final character and only use him if I absolutely need to, because he's that much of a lifesaver for me. And yeah, that's pretty much the main reason I have Frieza as my favourite character to play as, because he's just the most reliable character for me to play, and he's also the closest thing we can probably get into the game as a zoner. So yeah, that was my top 5 Dragon Ball Fighterz characters, in my opinion, to play. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you want to see more Dragon Ball videos from me. If you have a suggestion on what kind of Dragon Ball Fighterz content I should do, please leave it in the comments below. Check out all the cool stuff in the description, like if you want a t-shirt, if you want a mug, if you want to help me and support the channel, blah 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 blah, Twitter, blah blah blah, Twitch, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.